welcome to Mind Your Business, the channel where we are in everybody's business. If you don't mind getting in people's business, you're on the right channel. Talking about current topics and gossip. Well, people, this new couple look interesting. The wife, I'm just looking at her like, what the hell? You sounds like you want your man on a leash. And Scrappy is over here talking about he's got anxiety. I'm like, sir, where was this anxiety when you was busy getting your threesome on? Let's talk about it, people. Welcome to my crew. Let's talk about love and hip hop Atlanta. So, based on this week's episode, Kirk wanting to get custody of Cannon. I was kind of surprised. I'm like, is this giving the storyline or is this true? Like, do you really want this? Because Rashida looked like she was kind of surprised and shocked by that and was asking about, okay, it sounds good, but what about the implications for her family, essentially? And I'm just side-eyeing it like, I know Judson's out here creating mix-up with other people, but I'm sure she ain't going to be too happy about this one. So, again, you know, it's giving a little bit of storyline-ish to me. Now, this newbie couple, I thought was interesting. This Nova guy who does Latin and hip-hop mixed type music sounded quite nice. Uppbeat. So I was like, okay, cool. He's married. He's got his wife, Christina. Apparently she does real estate and they've got a family together, which is a blended family, which is interesting in itself. Like the whole home setup I thought was a bit weird, but we'll get to that. But it seems like he's coming in as Zayn's friend or acquaintance. You know, they know each other in the music industry. But his little party that he had, I thought it was interesting. His wife made me laugh because she's there trying to lay down the law of telling all the guys that when he's with you, you're all married, basically. It's like you're all married, yeah, because if one of you is basically single, then that means that the lady's going to be looking like, yeah, you know, they can try and move to him. But I'm just like, girl, you need to really chill out. It made me laugh when she went to go meet the ladies. So she walked over and met up with Rashida and Kendra and Sierra. Why is she saying that she wants to be like Kirk and Rashida? I was like, what? What? So I get that they've been together for a very long time, but let's look at the history. He's got a child out here. He's been known to be out here as well, because you're talking about all the guys are known for being out here, but then you're choosing the guy who's out here that you want to be like you and your husband because of the longevity that they've got. I'm just like, girl, I don't know if you want to do that. I suppose you want to be with like them without all the bumps in the road that they've had, I guess. But yeah, I definitely side-eyed her on that. Like, what? Hey, all right, love, all right. Anyway, but Nova saying to the guys that, you know, his wife don't like him recording with females and all that kind of stuff. You can see that's going to be an issue because later on when we see the two of them at home, well, more of them at home because it's a blended family, he's got his friends living in the basement or something like that. I was like, what is going on over here? Anyway, he's telling her he wants to go to the studio. He's got plans to go to the studio. And she's like, yeah, is there a female? What day is this? No, I can't make Tuesday. What? I was like, girl, get it together. You cannot be at every studio session. You decided to marry a man who's in the music industry. So you have to suck it up and understand that he's going to have to do music. And I don't understand women like this. Like, for you to want to hold people on a leash is a long thing. Like, if a man's going to cheat, he's going to cheat. And, you know, that's what he shows you, then you dash him away. Who's got time for all this headache? I just don't get it. Anyway, guys, that's just not my MO, honey. I cannot be doing that. But obviously, you know, we're talking about me here, we're talking about her. So I thought that was interesting. Now, in the studio, when we saw Spice and Zell and this new girl that's come in, another newbie, Bunny Rax. So she's come in to, you know, try and do her music with Zell. And she's bringing up this whole Carly situation because Carly's husband used to manage her and he used to smash her by the sounds of it, or was trying to smash. So she wants management who don't want to work her. And I was like, okay, I hear that. So Spice is doing management. So she's like, yeah, well, you know, let me hear what she's saying. And she heard her. And I think it's nice that she's like, you know, trying to take an artist. So I was like, okay, Spice, this is good. She's putting people on in terms of the tour. And she's now trying to look out for female artists because there are a lot of female artists who have to deal with creepy men. So I thought that was good. But obviously before we got to that nice bit, you know, of course, the new girl had to come with some drama and talks about Carly, who apparently has been trying to take her to court, trying to tell her that she's stalking her. I'm just like, what is wrong with Carly? Every single man, there's always some mix-up. She's always investigating anyway. But why is there always so much headache with Carly and men? It's just a lot. So I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be an interesting one then, potentially. Now, Scrappy, we know Scrappy is a mess out here because I just don't understand how, one, you go off and you have this threesome, you're not even being careful out here in these streets, like what? And then two, you've got this girl who, Shakira, who clearly, to me, she's the one who's used her strategy here because she's managed to get pregnant off of this one night stand thing or this threesome situation. And, you know, now she's on the show. She's definitely giving, yeah, I'm here to kind of stay and make my mark vibes. So I'm like, well, it looks like Scrappy, you kind of got, but it serves your backside right because really, you know, you're the one who's out here being reckless. Like, why would you be living life like this? This is crazy to me. But anyway, I think she's interesting and quite spicy for the show, so I like it. I thought it was interesting because obviously Erica was there. Mama D invited Sierra, and obviously Scrappy didn't know, wasn't too impressed, because as soon as she got there, it was like, why are you here? And obviously he's vexed with her because, you know, he looks at her as, well, that's Bambi's friend, and he's vexed about Bambi serving him court papers because he feels like when they were in London they were cool, and now she's got back and she's seen all the stuff about what's going on in the blogs. She served him papers about more money, and he's saying that she's trying to take the kids from him, which Sierra didn't believe. But anyway, he's not too happy to see Sierra, so obviously he's moaning. But what made me laugh was when baby mother, potential number 3, comes past, and Sierra makes a point to say something to her because she can hear her saying something's weird. So she's like, what, you think it's weird that I'm here? So obviously them two are getting into little words. I was like, okay, you can see Shakira is here for it, because she was definitely hitting back. And I don't blame her at that point when Sierra was like, oh, well, have you spoken to Erica? Like, it ain't got nothing to do with you. So Shakira was made me laugh. She's put her in her place. She was like, why are you bringing up Erica? That ain't got nothing to do with you. I was like, okay. But Sierra was not too here for it either. I feel like she kept her cool. She definitely kept her cool, but you can tell she's feeling irritated, like, did this girl just say that? The way she sips on her drink afterwards. I was cracking up. Now, Scrappy talking about how he's got anxiety. He's got anxiety because he's got his baby number 1, baby number 3 in the building, and, you know, Sierra's in the building. And then I'm just like, please, where was this anxiety when you was out there chatting about you having a threesome and waiting for the next minute that one's left, you're having more time with this girl? Whatever the case was, it's a mess. So I don't understand how you didn't have no anxiety then, but now you're having anxiety off of your own actions. Make it make sense, please. But anyway, after you've got Shakira's interaction with it, that kind of went left, because Sierra's like, well, should I leave? And Scrappy's like, no. Then it made me laugh when you've got Shakira who comes over to, you know, to meet Erica when she's sitting with Mama D, and Mama D's like, oh, shall the 3 of us go over and have a chat? And Shakira was like, no, I think me and Erica can do it, you don't need to be there. I was like, okay, put her in that place too. So I was like, okay, it's going to be very interesting. But I felt like she needs to do that because Mama D is a lot. She is definitely a lot. And it was good to see her and Erica have a chat. Obviously, there was no beef there, no issue. Erica's very chilled, so she was kind of chilled about it. And then Sierra comes back over again, chatting about she's leaving, and she was letting Shakira know that there's no issue. Like, Bambi ain't got no issue with her, and she's, like, prepping the kids for a new sibling, essentially. And she wants to have a meeting with her or something like that. And Erica's like, well, I don't know about all this meeting stuff. She used to apologise to Imani. Can you pass that on to her? And then when Sierra, of course, runs to go and tell Bambi is not here for it whatsoever. She is like, F them all. The new one, the first one, like, I'm just done with it. I'm done with them all. But I was like, well, the whole Imani situation, I cannot even remember it anymore. But I'm like, if it can clear the air, then why not say sorry to Imani? I feel like she did say something about her. I cannot remember, people. There's been too much drama to keep up with. But anyway, Bambi is standing on her square. She is not interested in all the nonsense. So that is that. Now, while I do think that Bambi's shade was unnecessary because, you know, you're talking about Imani here, you've got Erica, who's now taken to her social media. I saw this on IG, on a reality blog called Reality TV Blogspot, and they showed a clip of Erica on live with Mama D, basically addressing Bambi and her calling her a baby mother, and she's basically saying she don't feel no way about being a baby mother. And she also claims that Bambi had an abortion and faked having a miscarriage. Check this out.
Let me say this. Being called a baby mama don't bother me. Because let me tell you something. I knew I was going to be a baby mama before anybody else. Right. Okay? I made the decision to be a baby mama. Okay? So I'm not faking why they got a problem with you being. Exactly. I'm not faking no miscarriages and having abortions. Okay? Right. That's not what I'm doing. Okay? I'm going to keep it all the way 100. Baby mama, I am. Decided to be one. I made the choice to move forward with having my kid. And not once but twice. I sure did. I made that decision.
So yes, the mix-up continues. So I thought it was an interesting episode. So of course, I went to go check out social media to see what people were saying on there. Here are some tweets that have me cracking up. Okay, so you've seen those and you heard what I have to say. Now, what are you saying about the show? Let me know your thoughts below. Yes, so thanks for watching that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when I am uploading some more of people's business. So until then, my nosy people, stay blessed.